Hello everybody, Fiber Spider back again with another video just for you. And today, well, we've got a little of this, a little of that, and a little of the other. First, I would like to address the elephant in the room. Coppa, FTC, I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on, but this could lead to big changes as of 2020. Much to the chagrin of a lot of content creators. A lot of content creators are making videos about how this is the end of YouTube, this is the end of careers, the end of lives. It's a big deal. As far as what it means for this channel, I don't know yet. I would be lying if I said that I knew. I don't know. Um, I'm trying to forge ahead as best I can, not get myself too worked up into a frenzy. Basically, here's the deal as far as Coppa or Coppa and the FTC, as far as I understand it. Now, a couple months ago, Google, YouTube, they were sued a lot of money, over $100 million. I keep hearing different figures. That's not important. They were sued a lot of money because apparently they were collecting data on children viewers. Now, Coppa, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, prohibits companies from collecting data on children. Now, apparently the ads that were side to side along content for younger viewers, those ads were targeted at younger viewers, and it caused a big to-do. That's why there are a lot of changes that are about to happen. Well, basically what that means is all content creators have to basically say whether their videos are for or not for children viewers. Well, there's a lot of gray area in there. That being said, I'm on the fence with a lot of my videos. Now, the crocheting and knitting tutorials, I could be very much mistaken. If any of you legally know what the deal is, tell me, please, because I've been searching for information as to whether or not my specific tutorials are geared towards children or not. The terms are exceedingly vague. I've read and I've read and I've watched and I've watched, and I can't find information that leads me to believe one thing or another. It's pretty nebulous at best. Now, there are other videos that I've done which obviously could be very easily construed as children's content. I do a lot of air quotes, I know, I apologize. Now, the videos that I've done that are children's literature, classic literature, the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales, Aesop's Fables, Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, Secret Garden, the Wizard of Oz books. Yes, those are children's stories. Now, do I produce them in a way that would be even remotely appealing to small children? Personally, I don't think so. If you've watched any of my audiobook narration videos, it's the camera looking at a candle burning in a squirrel candle holder. It's nothing fancy or flashy. It's flancy. Okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's really not to appeal to small children. It's to appeal to people who like books as a whole, to appeal to adults that are a child at heart, people who want to reintroduce themselves to books that they read as children and enjoyed, and reintroducing them. That was essentially my idea, because I like children's stories, even though obviously I'm not a child, but I like those stories because they have themes and characters that resonate with any time period. Even though they were written over 100 years ago, they're still cool, so I like to read them. So those stories will be basically made into child content, deemed child content. Now, what that means in a nutshell is when I mark those videos as child content, it means that if I were to produce any more of those, it means that one, you will not be notified about those videos being produced. That's the first thing. You won't get any notifications. 2, you won't be able to leave comments. 3, you won't be able to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down button. You won't be able to do any of that. You won't be able to communicate with me in any which way, whether or not you liked it or didn't like it or what have you. No sort of feedback whatsoever. And also, the thing that a lot of people especially are freaking out over is the fact that any ads that are on those videos will not be personalized ads. So those are the ads that make more money than generalized ads that are not catering specifically to that particular viewer. So basically what it amounts to is that the monetization will go down for moi from, I've heard this a couple of places, 60 to 90% decrease. Yeah. So that being said, it might not work out, unfortunately, because I'm very passionate about literature, not who it's geared towards. I don't have a target audience. My whole mission statement from the get-go has been enlighten, educate, and entertain. The 3 E's, regardless of age. I try to keep my content to be, exclusive to any particular group. I try to keep it, clean, not too adult, not too kiddie, just in the middle, nice and, for everybody. That's how I've been shooting, my videos for the past 3 years. And, well, I don't know what's going to happen. I had made some community posts previously about how, in spite of these changes, I still want to keep doing what I'm doing. I would like to keep doing what I'm doing because it's not just, a pastime for me. It's something I'm very passionate about. And I would like to forge ahead. If it means just not doing the children's literature, okay, there's a lot of other literature I can do. However, when it comes to the tutorials, that is the worrisome part. Now, I've done a few amigurumi videos, not much, so those, because those are toys, those would be construed as child-friendly videos. So yeah, those would be out. But as far as shawls, hats, scarves, blankets, those I would like to think are safe. Do I know this definitively? No. Unfortunately, the guidelines are extremely vague. Now, unfortunately, the responsibility doesn't fall on YouTube anymore. It falls on the content creator. So we have to determine whether it's for or not for children viewers. Now, apparently, if the content creators, if we make that mistake and say that it is not for kids, and they deem, the FTC, if they deem that it is for kids or appealing to kids even, and if we make that mistake, we are liable to be sued. Apparently, $42,530 per video. Now, I do make some money through AdSense, through the ad revenue, but not that much. No siree. If one video gets flagged as far as being not appropriate, then I'm probably going to disappear. And I hope not. I certainly hope not. Yes, if just one video gets flagged by the FTC of mine, then yes, I will be gone in a very not good way. And I don't want to see that happen naturally. So honestly, I don't know. I'm erring on the side of caution. I'm flagging, the children's literature video as children's videos, but the tutorials, it's such a gray area. It really is. Oy. So since I don't know, I'm kind of hoping that maybe perhaps, it won't be an issue. I mean, I have a little, jaunty ragtime music at the beginning and ending of every tutorial, and I say, hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. It's a term of endearment. It's not meant to be particular age group oriented or anything like that whatsoever. And as far as ragtime, I don't know of many kids under the age of 12 even know what ragtime is or would find that appealing. unless if it's affiliated with a singing frog routine in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys know, if you guys have any sort of answers or advice or experience with anything with this, hey, let me know in the comment section down below. Please do, because I want to keep doing what I am doing. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love. And I've been doing it, like I said, for 3 years, and I would like to keep doing this for 3 years more, and 3 years more than that, and so on and so forth. But if my tutorial videos have become deemed for children or appealing to children or what have you, then, you know, it's not going to be just me. It's going to be every other channel that appeals to children as well. That's also going to disappear. And so it's not going to just affect me. It's going to affect your experience as viewers. You're going to have a lot less to choose from. Now, the other irony is that way back when, there was an issue as far as what they call the ad-pocalypse, where if your videos were construed as too mature, then you were demonetized. So a lot of people were freaking out over that. And so the irony is that, you know, you had to basically sweeten everything and sugarcoat everything to make it more family friendly. And now all the videos that are family friendly are now just as much of a problem. It's a big bowl of irony, really. So now you have to basically sort of fit into this marginalized gray area cross section that's neither one nor the other. And I wish I knew. I wish I knew the answers. I wish I knew what to tell you guys, but I don't. And it's the not knowing that is driving me crazy. The nebulous nature of this whole problem, it's driving me crazy. And I have been spending countless hours marking videos, whether they are for or not for kids. And I've even gone so far as to, you know, saving videos and, you know, creating files for those videos in case if my channel, for some unforsaken reason, if my channel gets taken down because of this, at least I will still have those videos. So that's what I've been working on, and it is extremely exhausting. It's very tiring, and it is very scary, needless to say. So we have addressed the elephant in the room. Now, like I said, if you guys have any news, any information, anything, please let me know in the comments section down below, because I've been researching, but, you know, sometimes it just takes a second set of eyes, you know, and I would really appreciate if any of you know of any other crafters in specifically the yarn community. You know, there are scrapbookers and there are polymer clay workers, specifically within the yarn community, because I know that the polymer clay, that's going to have a big issue because that's affiliated with Play-Doh, and that's just for kids. If it's, you know, even if it's adult coloring, well, if they're using Crayola, that's a problem. So please let me know. All right, I'm going to stop my rant now. I just wanted to let you know where I was coming from and try to give whatever information I knew so that we could be on the same page, because I've always believed in being transparent with you, and I value our relationship as far as me being transparent, and most of you appreciate that. So wanted to let you know, enough of my rant, enough of the elephant in the room. Let's have some happier content now. Okay. Okay, so on to happier things. All right, now, recently I was tagged by Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and she tagged me to do a 20 questions quiz. Yes, okay. Now, by the way, if you're still with me after that rant, thank you for sticking around with me. I appreciate that, because we have some happy stuff here too. It's not all gloom, doom, and depressing nebulous nature stuff. 20 question time! Yes, and I even wrote it in the book that she gave me, no problema. So the 20 questions, basically she was tagged and then she tagged me, and it's 20 questions literally. So we shall answer. And all right, so first question, what does your name mean? Well, I looked it up. I mean, I had a general idea, but I did look it up. So it's transferred use of the Scottish surname derived from the Gaelic Creag, C-R-E-A-G, Creag, rugged rocks, or crag, C-R-A-G. Hence, dweller by the crag. I'm stony. But I don't have a stony heart. No. All right, where are you from? Long Island, New York. Where were you born? Long Island, New York. That's I don't get around much. Now this one I did not know the answer to. Number 4. What would your parents have named you if you were a girl? I had no idea, but apparently I would have been named Heather. I like that, actually. I was talking to Rose, and I remember when I was a kid, my dad, I think jokingly, half jokingly, said that if I were a girl, he was thinking about the name Broomhilda or Griselda or something completely outside of the normal spectrum in at least that time and area. But yeah, Heather, I like that. I think of, Heather and gorse and broom growing on a moorland, nice. I like that, Heather. And those colors, Heather colors, are really nice. So, number 5, what is your biggest accomplishment? That's not exactly easy to say, actually. I mean, I'd like to say graduating from college. That took a long time. It took me 10 years. Actually, truth be told, yes, it took me 10 years to get my bachelor's in English. And the reason why it took so long is because I didn't want to rely on student loans and on, grants and financial aid, and I didn't want to be paying a student loan until I'm 70. So I decided to switch to part-time and to pay as I went. And well, I don't have a student loan. So that, I don't have a debt, to them. So that's a nice thing. But it took me a long time to do, and it was a lot of work. So that's an accomplishment. But as far as my biggest accomplishment, well, at the moment, you're looking at it, my YouTube channel. I'm very pleased with myself because I've come a long way, and I've put in a lot of work and a lot of hours. And, the whole, I'm just going to touch upon this for a second. The whole idea of losing my channel due to this mess that's going on scares me, and to no end it scares me, because I don't want to say I live for this, but I have invested so much of myself into this that the idea of losing it is just mind-boggling. It gives me drive. It gives me something to do. It gives me something to put my focus on. And to me, this is a job. And never have I worked on a project, any project, for as long as this, driven just by my own motivation. And I'm proud of that. Now, as far as accomplishments, as far as the future, my biggest accomplishment that I want to still accomplish is being self-sufficient, as far as having a place of my own and being financially independent, not financially wealthy. No, I don't want to be wealthy. Just being able to hold my own, just being able to, get by, that would be great. That would be, my future accomplishment. And also, if I can get through this mess unscathed, then I might have a better chance at that. We'll see. Okay, so onwards to question 6. What is your eye color? I would say brown hazel, because in some lights green, some lights brown. So I want to say that would be hazel. Well, we're going to get up close and personal here, folks. You tell me. See the bloodshotness in there? Isn't that nice? Isn't that attractive? Oh yeah. So I would say hazel. At any rate, what is my favorite candle scent? Ooh, well, I would say sandalwood. Oh, I love sandalwood. I don't burn a lot of candles, but when I do, I like scents like sandalwood or Christmas tree, pine, that sort of thing, if it's not too invasive. When it's like smack you upside the head, like if it smells like some craft stores that will not be named, like the cinnamon pine scent that is just so invasive it burns your nostrils out. No, no, something a bit more subdued, like, balsam fir, cedar, just subdued, nothing too major. The candles that smell like, birthday cake and sugar cookie, I'd rather eat those items. I don't want to smell those items and not be able to eat them. Me. All right. Can you cook? No. Many people will vouch. No. I can heat things up. I'm a whiz with leftovers and doctoring and foraging things that are pre-existing, but as far as cooking from scratch, no. Mm-mm. All right. What is good about your life right now? Well, I have a home. I have my health. I have a job. I'm supported by, people in my life. I have support from people in my life. People are supportive. That works for me. Things could be better. I keep reverting back to the elephant in the room. If I knew one way or the other, at least I would be able to feel one way or the other. But the fact that I don't know one way or the other, it's put a Charlie Brown cloud over my head right now, and I'm not feeling it. But I'm here. I'm reasonably healthy. I'm not homeless. I'm not unemployed. I have some good things in my life. There's so many people that don't have simple things like, food, things that a lot of people take for granted. I'm not suffering from that, and I'm very thankful for that. So I've got some good things going on in my life, and I am thankful, that I do have people in my life that are supportive of what I'm choosing to do and, helping me out however they can. I appreciate that, and I'm thankful for that. So I got some good stuffs. Yeah, I do. And I'm happy about that. So that's what's good in my life. All right, so on to the next question. What is your sign? Well, you know what? It really depends on which horoscope you read, really. Some say Pisces, some say Aquarius. I'm February 19th. That's my birthday. I'm always told you're on the cusp. Well, it really depends on what horoscope you're referring to. So you tell me, in the comments section, you tell me. All right, so what scares you about aging? Well, first and foremost, I would say arthritis. With the amount of crafting and stitching and so forth that I do, the ability to not use my hands terrifies me. Very much so. Also, the idea of losing my sight. I don't think I'm in any immediate danger of that, but not being able to see what I'm doing, that also scares me. That does sometimes happen with age. Also, not being mentally sound as far as the idea of becoming senile or having dementia and I'm not saying this to be funny by any means. No. I'm just saying that you wake up one day and you don't know who you are or where you are. That scares me, being mentally aware, it makes me feel like, okay, I can manage. But if all of a sudden you woke up one day and you're like, who are these people? You're not my son. You're not my, like that would scare me, so that's kind of scary to me. I'm not afraid of dying, I mean, it's natural, but it's the maladies that happen before that kind of scare me, Um, Not trying to be too depressing, trust me. All right, so what is your favorite holiday? Well, I'm not really a huge fan of the holidays per se. I'm more a fan of the seasons right now. I mean, I love the fall. The fall's almost over. I mean, we're getting into winter very shortly. I love the fall. I love the smells and the colors of the trees and the leaves changing. Oh, love that. Oh my. And spring, and things are new and fresh and everything becomes green again. The middle seasons. I don't like one extreme or the other. I'm not into winter or summer because it's either too cold or too hot. I'm like, in this respect, I'm like Goldilocks, I want it to be just right. All right, so what is your guilty pleasure? Can you guess? Yarn. Yes, buying yarn when I know full well that I don't really need it. I just get that impulse. I'm like, I want it. It's on sale. It's a justifiable thing. That's my guilty pleasure. All right, what is your favorite TV show to binge watch? I've got a couple. I don't watch normal TV. Oh no, I gave up on that years ago. Now I watch either YouTube, Amazon Prime, or Netflix. I don't watch actual TV. I find it just upsets me, oddly enough. Um, so as far as the shows, I would say Stranger Things. I love that show. I can't wait until the next season. No, I have no idea when it's coming out, but I love that show. Well, it takes place in the early 80s. I was born in 79. I mean, I'm an 80s child. It just fits. Laverne and Shirley. Love Laverne and Shirley. We're gonna do it. Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. Um, Love that show. I have all of the episodes on disc. Love that show. American Horror Story. I haven't seen all of the seasons, most, but not all. I have not seen Cult, and I didn't finish Roanoke. I kind of lost steam on Roanoke, and I haven't seen 1984 yet because I don't have access to it yet, but we're working on it. And The Twilight Zone. Love The Twilight Zone. If you've seen my tutorial on the Nautilus blanket, you'll see what I'm talking about. I also love The Honeymooners, although, with only 39 episodes, I mean, there isn't a lot to choose from, but they're great. Bang, zoom. Okay. What is one thing you can't leave the house without? I could name 3: keys, wallet, phone. I do not go anywhere without those items. I don't, leave work. I don't leave home. Like whenever I'm going from one place to another, I make sure I have everything with me. Okay. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Night owl incarnate. Yes. Typically I don't wake up until 1 o'clock p.m. at the earliest, if I can at all help it. Usually it's more like 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon is when I wake up justifiably, because I typically stay up until 5, 6, 7 in the morning, working on stitching projects, because I find that it's easier to get more done when the rest of the world is asleep. It's quiet. So that's what I would say. Yes, that would be a night owl. I'm pretty much nocturnal. All right. Let's see. What is your favorite genre of movie? I would say horror and sci-fi. And when I say sci-fi, I'm talking like more post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi. Not so much Star Trek or Star Wars, but more of the post-apocalyptic. Zombies are great. Sometimes vampires. Not so much contemporary movies. More of the classics, like with Bela Lugosi or Peter Cushing or Vincent Price. Yes, those. Love, 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 love those. All right. What is the last thing that you bought? An external hard drive so that I could try to save my videos and keep a library of them so that, like I said, if on the off chance that I lose my channel, knock on wood, that I will still have what I've worked so hard for the past 3 years, and they won't go anywhere. So that's the last thing that I bought. All right. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Well, that depends on the situation, really. Honestly, I would say for the most part, I'm an introvert, actually. If it were up to me, I would stay home indefinitely. I don't really enjoy going out. I hate crowds and noisy places. It makes me very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Loud noise makes me not not pretty, not good, not fun. No. I'm pretty good at just, keeping myself company, as Annie Wilkes would say, if you can't keep yourself good company, you're not fit company for anybody else, but I'm not like Annie Wilkes. Trust me. All right. And what is your favorite book? Well, that's also really hard to say. I would say offhand, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorites since I was a kid. It still is one of my favorites. And since my teens, I would say one of my favorites is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Love that book. And if you haven't read it, I would highly recommend it. It is such a good murder mystery book. I think also partially because there is a nursery rhyme affiliated with the book. It's really good. And also there's so many different movie versions of the book that there's I want to say easily 4 or 5, maybe even 6 different versions of that book as a movie, so it's well worth checking out. Okay, so that's the 20 questions. Okay, so that, like I said, that was the 20 questions. Now, if any of you have other questions that are similarly-ish related, to that format or ish of questions, write it in the comments section down below, try to keep the questions clean and not too personal, but, yeah, it could become another video. You never know, Now, for the fun stuff, Happy Mail. Yes, we have some Happy Mail, I'm very happy to say. So there is a happy ending to, all of this, that's been rattling around in my head, like, like a squirrel in a very small cage, we do have a light at the end of the tunnel. Yay! So first off, we have ourselves a lovely postcard. This is the Lake District. Isn't that pretty? See, that's like the embodiment of fall. Oh. So this says, greetings from the UK. I am in the Lake District for a weekend. It is very beautiful area. Cumbria is a scenic county. The trees look stunning in their autumn colors. Yes, they do, if this is to be believed. Thank you for your inspirational YouTube channel. I have been following it and have made loads of your lovely patterns since you started. Take care. Bye now. Sue from Manchester, UK. Thank you, Sue. This is very pretty. This is going to go with my postcard collection. And then I have another postcard, a little sniff sniff. This is an Egyptian Mao, and this is from Mary Jo. It says, hello from Mary Jo. Thank you, Mary Jo. And also I have another card from Mary Jo as well. Mary Jo, by the way, Thank you so, so very much. You are a doll. Thank you so much for your continued support on my Etsy store. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. And on the back of the envelope, it says, I sent you a Willow Farms holiday grab bag. Thank you for your amazing YouTube videos. Well, thank you for watching. And in the envelope, this is so cute. Look at that little turkey. Little turkey. It's a holiday for thankfulness, a special time to say, oh, there's got some little leaves in here. Hope you have a simply perfect, great Thanksgiving day, Mary Jo. Thank you, Mary Jo. And I love these little leaves. Actually, I used leaves like this very similarly for a shirt that I made. I don't know if you've seen it. I think you've seen it. It is a shirt with it's a black shirt with a sugar skull in the middle and leaves. I used bleach and water, spritzed it, you know, but before I did that, I put the leaves down and the stencil thingy of the sugar skull down on the shirt. Then I did a little spritz, and it came out fabulous. And I used leaves just like this. Thank you very much, Mary Jo. And I got another envelope here from Linda Waddell, I believe. I don't think it's Waddle. I think it's Waddell. And this one, let me see if I can get in here. It's taped shut. Let me see here. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. What do we got here? Let's see. Oh, it's a little Christmas card. This is my first Christmas card of the season. Whoa, hello. Okay, bear with me. A little Christmas card. First one of the season. You get the award. Thank you very much, Linda. Now let's see what's on the inside. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. The little ring got caught in here. Ooh, it's a little, I think it's a stitch marker. How cute is that? All right, let me fix this. Let me fix this. The little ring, it got bent. No worries, I have pliers. I can fix this. But check this out, guys. Look, it's a little spider. Oh, he's cute. Spiders can be cute, you know, as long as they're not nipping at you, you know. Spiders can be cute. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, it's cute. That's very cute. So let me read the card. Hey, Fiber, you can show this on your channel if you want to. Good to know. This marker is my token of appreciation for your videos. Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. Wishing you all the magic that this holiday season brings. Love, Linda Crochet and More, which I believe that she has a channel. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And now I've got one more. Yes, I do. I've got one more package here, and I'm very excited about this one. Yes, I am. All right, so last but not least, by no means least, I have myself a package. Ooh, I love packages. And this, if I'm not mistaken, this is from my friend Russ. Let's cut this open. I have been very patient opening this because I have had this for a couple of days now, and that's like a record for me, believe it or not. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. What do we get going on here? Ooh, I see a card. Gotta read the card first. Oh, okay, this is not a greeting card. This is Fab. Fibers for Fanatics. Oh, that's me. So this is 5% off. Ooh. I like. All right, and then what else we got in here? We have ourselves an invoice. Oh. It says, "Hi, Merry Christmas to a wonderful friend. Enjoy from Russell." Thank you, Russell. I'm so excited. And I know what this is, but you're just going to have to wait just a second more to see what it actually is. Ooh. Oh, I just want to make sure there's nothing else in the envelope. No, okay. This is going to blow my mind. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm so excited. I know, the suspense, right? Sorry for the crinklies. Oh. Oh, and there's a card on the inside. Okay, this was also on the invoice. You know, hi, Merry Christmas to a wonderful friend. And this is from fabulousyarn.com. Check this out, guys. I got another Addie set. I love, 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 love Addie needles. Merry Christmas to me. I am so excited. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh. Because I do, yes, I do. I know. I do have an Addie set, actually. That is the normal Addies. Now these, let me show you real quick. These are the short rockets. Yes, these are the short ones. Now these, from what I understand, these come with more cable lengths, which for me is great, especially for doing the 16-inch. Now with the longer needles, you don't get that cord because the needles are too long. So it comes with this fabulous case. Little snappy snaps. Oh, I'm so excited. And we have a quality control. Justine apparently did the quality control on this. And we have the various doodads and pamphlet thingies. Oh, look how pretty, pretty they are. Yes, they're so pretty, pretty. Oh, so the thing is that the size of these is shorter, so that you have ultimately different lengths of cord. And these are the Addy Click system, by the way. And now I want to see the cords. Yes, I want to see the cords. And let's see. Let me get this configured back. Now, they should be in the little handy-dandy pocket in the back. Here we go. What do we got in here? Ooh, yes, we have cords. We have cords. Is there anything else in here? Just, I like to check. All right, so we have ourselves the little grips. They're almost like the grips that you use to open that really, stubborn jar of pickles. They help you to grip the needle and the cord so that you can do the whole clicky connection thingy. And then we also have a needle gauge, very helpful for somebody like me. And then we have the actual cords. My goodness, there's a whole bunch of them. And I do love the flexibility of these blue cords. So let's see, this one is, let me see here. Trying to read this. Okay, so this is this itty bitty one. This is the 16-inch one. Okay, so if you're doing hats, this is the way to go. This little guy right here. And then we have a couple of others, which is great. This one almost looks like another 16-inch, but I think it's a little bit longer. Let me see. Okay, this looks like 19 inches? No, this is 20 inches. Yeah, this one's 20. So we've got 16, we've got 20. So if like you're doing a scarf, this one would be ideal. I mean, you could always have a cord that is too long. Too short, problem. Problem. And let's see, then this one. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? This one's 24. Okay. And then who's next? Who's next? What's this one? This one's 32 inches. Now, when they say that this is 32, no, it's this with the needles attached, keep in mind. No, it's not the cord itself, it's the cord with the needles. And then last but not least, oh no, no. I love circular knitting needles. Okay, now this one, ooh, this is the Pace de Resistance, 40 inches. So this one would be great if you're doing a shawl. I mean, granted, you're gonna have to have your stitches bunched up on it a bit, but this length, if not longer, is great for a shawl, even a small blanket. Yeah. So, and then I can put all those back into the handy dandy little pocket, and I cannot wait to start playing with these guys. Russ, thank you so very much. You know, it is my firm belief and opinion that you can never have too many knitting needles. You can have too many hooks because typically you don't need to have the crochet hook in the project. The needles though, I mean, I have a lot of works in progress when it comes to knitting, and so you can never have too many knitting needles. Nope. And I am tickled and delighted. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it more than you know. So listen, everybody. This has been quite a wild ride of a video. My goodness. Wow. So let's do a quick recap, shall we? All right, we've got Coppa and the FTC. We don't know what's going on. Like I said, if you guys have any information that you feel might be helpful, informative, what have you, please let me know. You know, or if it's, you know, links to another YouTuber's video that you think might be of help to me, please let me know, because I would like to keep doing what I'm doing. By all means, you know, I enjoy what I'm doing. I am passionate about what I'm doing, and I would really prefer not to have to stop just because of a bit of bureaucratic red tape, you know, when my intention behind this channel is to educate, enlighten, and entertain. And I can't stress that enough. You know, it's not geared towards children. If children like my stuff, more power to them, but I don't have a target audience. It's just I want to teach, I want to share, I want to help people grow creatively. Yeah, I do. As for the Happy Mail, thank you so very much. Quick recap once again. So that would be Mary Jo and Sue. It was Sue, correct? Yes, Sue and Linda, and of course, Russ. Thank you so much. And Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. Thank you for tagging me with the 20 questions. Thank you. And I saw your video recently on your Happy Mail unboxing, and I'm so glad that you liked the goodies. And I hope that, especially those beads, I hope you find them useful for making your stitch markers. Ah, what a day, what a day, what a day. And it's not even over for me yet because I still have to do my tutorial for tomorrow. Never a moment's rest. Oh no, 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 no. I burn that midnight oil. Why? Because I'm a night owl. We've covered that. All right, so listen, guys. Until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, and let's see what happens. Keep those fingers crossed. And if you have any information, please let me know, because my nights have been, well, or my days have been even more sleepless than usual. So please let me know, and you have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.